and I really just would like my privacy. Could you, please just as smudge and say, I wish you well, but please go into the light. You don't have to go into the light, but you can't stay here. Only kidding, Joseph. But boom. It's all about you energetically setting boundaries. And I think that's what the universe wants you to do, because you're going to need to do that. When you start healing people and dealing with people, you have to be able to put up the boundaries and say, okay, it's for here and now, but you're not coming home with me. Okay? And you're very aware about energy and light. You'd make a brilliant scientist, by the way. Are you fascinated with Tesla, Nikola Tesla, by any chance? And his
I
work?
used to read sometime, but...
Yeah, okay. Well, Aquarians usually love to key into futurists and people who are ahead of their time, because you always are. You're always ahead of your time. That's how fabulous you are. Okay? But I think right now it's all about you having the foundation of your love, of your heart, and you and Daniel creating your family together. And, that's what life is all about. Everybody's, some people search their whole lifetime for this. Okay? And so you're blessed to have found it. And that is a blessing.
That's true.
And that you're so perfect for each other, because he's a Libra. And lovable Libras, I always say that. But Libra men are so fabulous because they're, like you, are very intellectual, very mentally stimulated and orientated. And so it's simpatico. You're on the same wavelength. And there are times you don't even have to speak to each other. You just look at each other, and the thoughts, telepathic thoughts go back and forth.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. And boy, isn't that easy? Doesn't it make life easier?
But what we do with the enemies that we have?
Well, you have love conquers all. And the love that you both have, you just have to really put a lot of white light around yourselves, okay? And I think you could do it for both of you, actually. And also, I don't know if the evil eye, they call it, in the Greeks and the Turks, and it's the,
I know.
You know what that is? Okay. You should get one and keep it in your kitchen. All right? It's supposed to ward off jealousy and this and that, whatever. Sometimes if you have something to focus on, it just redirects the energy. And you go, okay, be gone, it has no power here. Okay? But it really doesn't for you, because you have a way of tuning that out, right? So it doesn't affect you. So that's what's going to be so brilliant for you. Now, did you recently stop working at a job? Did you recently stop working at a job? Yes? Okay. Because this is what you're saying to me. I just want the validation. Because other people can't hear us in our heads. So I have to verbalize it, so we have a TV show. Okay. So this makes sense to you. This just happened. And they're going back to you getting that phone call and being like in charge of this, either a medical rehabilitation center, or either it's where people go for human services, but I see more of a clinic kind of an environment, to be honest with you. All right, and you're going to get that within 3 weeks. Okay. All right. It's going to be financially lucrative for you. And you're going to be really happy with it. So not only cha-ching, well, you get the money, honey, but you're going to love what you're doing. That's like the perfect marriage, right?
Of course. Okay.
Just like the one you're going to have with Daniel. Of course. Okay. I also feel that... now, did you two talk about having children?
No.
Okay. They're showing me the opportunity. They didn't say it was carved in stone, but that you would have 2 children if you chose to. All right? So it's like a choice, though. They said it's not going to be a surprise to you both. In other words, you both would say, let's do this, or let's have a family, or not. Okay, it seems something that's going to be discussed. It's not just going to happen for you guys. Okay, so that's good because that's both of your comfort zones. You don't like surprises, either one of you. You know, you like to plan it out. You like all your ducks in a row. You know, you like that. You like to be efficient and orderly. Okay. Also, do you like singing?
No.
Okay. I'm hearing somebody singing, and it's like, but a karaoke kind of a thing. So either somebody's going to invite you out somewhere where there's a karaoke bar, or there's singing, or maybe it's a concert where someone's singing in concert. But I'm hearing singing, and so maybe somebody gives you tickets to The Voice in the city, or you know, the opera, or whatever this is. You're going to love it. You're going to have a great time. Okay? Also, did you recently misplace a bracelet that was your mother's?
I hope not. It's supposed to be in the same box it was.
Okay. Is this, do you have your mother's gold bracelet?
I do.
Okay. They're telling me that she has her mother's gold bracelet, and don't be nervous if it's in a different place. That's just the angels let you know they're around. Okay? So it's not lost. I don't want you to worry over that. And how would I, you know, okay. Also, they're saying that there's something to do. Who is... I keep seeing this beautiful girl. She's maybe about 5'4", 5'5", dark hair. Johanna or Joanna, or a name like this. Johanna. Okay. Maybe you don't know her yet, but you will. I see this girl, and I say girl, I mean, she's young. She's like only in her late 30s, early 40s. Okay. And I think this is in connection with the new job. And I think that this is someone that is either going to be your mentor, or you just become really good friends, but someone who is going to be very helpful to you with this new career opportunity that's coming your way. Okay? And they're asking me to ask you what additional questions you might have, so I can focus in on it for you.
My family.
Okay. Now, you're one of 3 children? Are there 3 others you're asking about? How many in your family?
There are 3 that I'm asking about, but they're not my siblings.
Okay, there are 3 that you're asking about. Okay. And let's focus on, you know, sometimes family isn't biological. Sometimes family is our chosen family, our friends. Okay, so they're arguing with you up there. They're saying they're like your family to you. Okay, and they said that there's something to do with a Christina. Who's Christina? Christina? Somebody by this name, Christina, that is going to be, she's a nurse. She's involved in nursing. And is going to be involved with one of these people that you're asking about, or this is how you get introduced to her. And pay attention, because this is somebody that's going to be karmically very important in your life. Now, there's somebody's health in specific that you're concerned about?
My mother.
Okay, your mom. And when's her birthday, month and day?
December 23.
Okay. And was there a blood sugar issue with your mom? Did she ever have diabetes or hypoglycemia or anything to do with her blood sugar?
Blood sugar? No, she was borderline.
She was borderline? Well, tell her to keep an eye on that, okay? Because that's something that she can control for herself with nutrition and doing the right thing. Okay? And there's also something to do, and because of that, her circulation in her legs. All right? Does she complain about arthritis in her legs at all, or her Charlie horses or anything with her legs?
Yeah, she has big problems with her legs. I mean, her health in general.
Okay. So, all right. Well, how would I know? I don't, you know, I'm just delivering the info here, babe. They're saying that there is something that can be done and will be done for her, okay? That's going to kind of like bring her back so she has a better quality of life. And that's kind of been your silent prayer to heaven. You know, you're like, well, let's resolve this, because you always want to fix everything and everybody. Well, let's fix it. Let's make it better, you know? And so this is something that is going to be happening, I want to say, even within a next 2 months. All right, so that's good news. And but they're saying there's somebody else that you're concerned about besides your mom with health.
With health?
Yeah. Did you have a girlfriend that had to go for a pap smear for something to do with ovarian cancer scare or something like that?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Yes, I had one of my friends that had, she got scared when she did the test.
Yeah, but she's okay and she's fine, right? How would I know that? Okay, maybe I'm psychic. Okay, so this is something that the angels are trying to prove to you. They know what they're doing. Okay, they're the real deal. They got the right information, and so they want you to have faith that your mom's going to be okay and things are going to get restored. Right? And that's what they'll do all the time. They'll use examples like out of left field, like, how would I know your girlfriend went through something like that?
That's
right?
true.
So they're trying to appeal to your logical side. You know, the left brain, logical, rational, linear, let me analyze it, pardon me, over the right brain, creative, intuitive, let me sense it, let me feel it. Okay? And that part of the brain scares the living daylights out of you. All right, so you always make it, oh, but that makes sense, and I can you know, rationalize that, and da. I know, right? That's so true with you.
Sure.
Okay. All right, so I think we have somebody on the line right now. No? Okay. Okay. It's all about you. The angels want it to be all about you for this show. So where else did you want me to focus for you, honey?
My son.
And his birthday, month and day, please?
April 15th.
April 15th, Aries. Woo-hoo. Okay. And is there something to do with him being like a mathematical genius, or he's really good with math? All right, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I don't know where time goes when we're doing the show. It just flies. We're in another dimension. But if you're watching live, don't go away. We'll be right back. But if you're watching the rebroadcasted show, hey, you could be here with me and get your 411, and we'll make it happen for you. Just email me at gracegrella@gmail.com, and we'll make it happen for you too. We're here to bring you love, light, and the 411. It's our mission. We decided to accept it. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, stay in the positive zone. Woo! Okay, let's get back to you.